Yeah, absolutely. The fans do an unbelievable job of making a lot of noise and making it difficult for other teams to operate. Obviously, it's a bigger factor for our defense. When our defense is out there, we want it as loud as possible because when the other offense is out there and they want to start checking plays or making audibles in line of scrimmage, the louder the better because it is difficult. Because I can say it's difficult because of being in other stadiums that try and make it loud. It is difficult when it's loud. But our fans, a night game in Death Valley is one of the best experiences you'll ever have. It's a tremendous experience. Our fans do an unbelievable job of keeping it loud the entire game. I think the last 2 or 3 years was a time for me to learn. I was behind a guy, Charlie Whiters, who obviously is considered a legend here, and as a guy I could learn a ton from. He had a lot of ups and downs in his career, but a lot of very high ups. Was doing a lot of great things. So I was able to learn a lot from him. But within the last year of the transition of becoming the starter, I really feel like it was pretty much seamless because in Charlie's senior year, I was getting a lot of work with the first team in practice. Also getting a start against Duke and coming in against Texas A&M really kind of made this transition a lot easier for me coming into last spring and into the fall. I think when we lost it up at Boston College, a lot of people were kind of disappointed because it was a double overtime 1-point loss, and we lost to them the year before in overtime. So I think the big thing for us was to kind of not let that loss beat us twice. And we went down to Florida State and played a top 10 team on the road and had a big win. And I think that set off a big winning streak for us, and I feel like that was kind of the turning point in the season. It means a lot. It's one of the best honors I've ever had. It's been a tremendous experience for me. I came in. We have a lot of seniors on this team, especially fifth-year seniors. A lot of guys I came in with, and we've been here for 4 or 5 years and put a lot of time into this program. To be considered a leader here is a tremendous honor, like I said. It's just one of those things. You got to get your work done. You got to find the time to do it. Obviously, football is extremely important. Obviously, we put a lot of time and effort into football each and every week as far as games are concerned. But we're here to get our degree, and that's first and foremost. As important as football is, as important as it is to our fans and everything like that. We're here to get our degree first, and then play football after that. I think absolutely. I think Coach Bowden's done a really good job of recruiting guys of character. We haven't had the major off-field issues that a lot of other teams around the country have had. And I think that goes as a tribute to Coach Bowden's recruiting. We've got a lot of great guys on the team from a ton of different backgrounds, and we all find something common with football, especially Clemson football. Yeah, it was a design bootleg run, or design bootleg rather, and kind of, wasn't many guys open down the field, and I tucked the ball, and I got 2 great blocks from Thomas Hunter and then Alex Pearson at the goal line, and was able to run it in for a touchdown, which kind of ignited the team. It seemed like gave our defense a lot of they got amped up after that, and then we kind of put a few things together after that as well. So I think it was a big play in the game, but I couldn't have done it without those 2 key blocks. Obviously, I think a lot of people say, running down the hill, obviously it's a big deal for us. But, for me, it's my teammates. I came from a small high school in Orlando, Florida, where, there wasn't much to the team. It was just kind of a throw it together team. And, this is kind of the first experience I've had with a big team, and I got a lot of guys from a lot of different backgrounds, and I've made some lifelong friends here. So I think kind of the thing I'll miss most is just kind of going to practice, or going to the workouts, or whatever it might be. Even as hard as those workouts have been, it's been some of the best experiences of my life. I'm Will Proctor, and Shoeless Films rocks.